And now let's get to some breaking news out of New York. A decades-long mystery has finally come to an end, and that's because the man accused of being the Gilgo Beach killer and murdering these 7 women has changed his plea from innocent to guilty. And that's not all. He even admitted to killing an 8th victim. Rex Heuermann's ex-wife and daughter were both in the courtroom for that stunning reversal. Their press conference afterward had to be cut short due to shouted questions like this.
How did you not see what he had done? You were living with him.
Sir, the district attorney's office has thoroughly investigated these crimes, okay? It has been proven.
You were living in the same house with him.
She was away.
What were the signs?
She was away each and every occasion. We've answered this 1,000 times, okay? You guys have the bail applications. You have the investigation. Yeah, that's it. There's no question.
All right, CBS News correspondent Tom Hanson is outside the courthouse with the very latest on the case.
Hey there, yeah, well, for all the anticipation, all of the buildup for today, the court proceeding was actually pretty quick. Rex Heuermann doing exactly what we expected him to do this morning, which was to admit guilt to the murder of 7 women. One thing that we did learn, though, was that there was actually an 8th woman named Karen Vergata who he was not charged with murdering. So he did admit to an extra murder today, which was somewhat of a surprise. You know, no doubt this is a resolution for the families there. He appeared emotionless. He appeared matter of fact as the judge asked him count by count if he pleaded guilty. He was pleading guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder. That is for Melissa Bartholomew, Megan Waterman, Amber Costello. Those all have 3 consecutive life sentences. And then he admitted to the murder of 4 other women for second-degree murder: Maureen Brainerd, Barnes, Jessica Taylor, Valerie Mack, Sandra Castilla, and those are going to be 25-year consecutive charges as well. So there were audible gasps in the courtroom, some mixed emotions for all of this. You know, one thing I want to point out is that some of the victims' family members actually wanted him to stand trial to face the consequences for what he had done. We actually spoke with longtime reporter for WCBS. WCBS has been reporting this from the very beginning, Jennifer McLogan. She has been covering this since the 90s, and here's what she had to say about that.
It provides a form of closure. Rex Heuermann's family say they have gone through hell, but it's nothing like what the victims' families have. Of course, some of them did want a trial. They wanted accountability. Others said it would be too painful. So we're going to hear from them today and hopefully get some kind of resolution.
Now, after the court proceeding, we actually heard from Rex Heuermann's wife. She essentially said, and I paraphrase here, that her thoughts and prayers were with the family members. She denies that she knew anything about these. The sentencing for Rex Heuermann is set for June 17th, and that's the next time we will see him in court. Back to you.
Tom Hanson, thank you so much.